Excuse the fan. I just wanted to come up here to start talking about why I have started to move away from commission artwork into doing pretty much exclusively what I want to do. I started doing commission-based artwork about 6 years ago. I don't mind doing work for like people that I know, people that are like close to me, because I feel like I can really see how my art impacts people who want it. But I have felt like over time my creativity was being exploited and just commodified for the sake of making someone else money, and or even just for the sake of making money for myself, which for me, the more I kept doing it, the more I felt detached from my craft. And I realized that really like spiritual, sacred part of art and tattooing was completely missing. You know, someone hands you something and you're just like, okay, I'll redraw that, or here's my idea, draw it for me. And that's okay, right? But for me personally, that completely took out like every part of me. It felt like the only thing that was me was my hand, not my mind, my heart, my soul, which was what art was for me. Art was escapism as a kid. Art was a way to heal, to feel. That's how I started to really get into abstract art, was using art as like a mechanism for healing, and not just to create art that other people think looks cool or validates me as an artist, or, you know, is some sort of bookmark for my technical skills. Everything about art, why I loved it, disappeared. I quit tattooing, I stopped making art, and, you know, I did that a couple times actually, because I just hated how people would speak to each other, how clients would talk to their artists, how artists would talk to their clients. Every part of every dynamic was just wrong to me. So I apprenticed in Virginia for a few years, and then I got licensed in California, and California was the first place that I found like people who were on the same wavelength, who wanted their clients to be family, who wanted to give them like an experience and not just take their money. I wasn't really living in the best place for me, so I had to leave to stay with family in Oregon. I went through a lot during like being in Virginia too, like growing up, so the time that I have been in Oregon has just been like a lot of healing and bringing awareness to a lot of different experiences that I had, and it's allowed me to really pursue my like more magical abstract art. And I call it magical because for me, magic encompasses everything, and art is already magic, whether or not we recognize that we are practicing magic. Because you have an intention, you sit in front of a blank canvas and manifest something. You did that. Nobody else pulled that from you. That's fucking magical, and that's awesome. And we should be, as artists, we should be cherished for the channel that we are. And we're all artists. We all have a story, we all have feelings that are so universal that we can use to connect with ourselves and therefore literally everybody else. It's a really strong reason why I moved into abstract sigil kind of work, and it's not really on this page yet. I will be posting more. I actually started making like clothes and stuff. Like this is for protection. This is like a portal into like a new world, like a gateway. All of my stuff is handmade. I try to get clothes that are like secondhand. If you're an artist and you feel like there's an aspect of your art that isn't like accepted in the mainstream or isn't like popular, that is what makes you you, and that's what makes your art special. Don't pretend to be an artist that you're not, because you're taking away from everybody else by taking from yourself. Love you.